perfect song for our soon-to-be guest here on Let's Get Comfortable, Mr. Bill Miller. What do you think, Pat?
I think it's perfect for a perfect man.
Absolutely. And I think he's going to listen to this and be absolutely pleasantly surprised when we bust out the Red Hot Chili Peppers for him.
This is for the people that don't know, and if you don't know who he is, first and foremost, shame on you. Secondly, as Jim said famously, I think now famously at our happy hour the other night, if you don't know who Bill Miller is, ask the person next to you because they probably do.
Right. He's Bill Miller. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Beers for Billy.
If you don't know what that is, look it up. beersforbilly.org. Look it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the internet itself.
Sure. And we'll get into that when we talk to Bill. But,
sure.
For real quick, we'll let the listeners know. beersforbilly.org. A campaign going on for our good friend Bill Miller, who's gone through multiple bouts with cancer. He's going through another one again. And, not only is he going to be a fantastic guest on the show, but this is a great opportunity for us to get Beers for Billy out there even further. So, without further ado, I'm going
to
give Bill a call here. And he's up in Boston, so actually it's 11:04 there right now where Bill is.
Which is like early for him.
Usually is. You're probably going to have to speak up for him.
I sure will. I'll back away.
That's good.
Steve Stifler.
Absolutely perfect, Bill. How are you?
Good.
What's going on today? I saw you got the family up there, and they were up there on Thursday, right?
Oh my God, it's been nuts.
Yeah?
Is it nuts because you have 4 girls with you now and you were used to hanging by yourself up in Boston, or what?
Well, I tell you, so you guys are obviously a little younger than me, but as challenging as it has been to be here, you start to be a single man again, and some of the bad habits, like leaving the seat up. I had created a routine where I eat Planters cocktail peanuts and have a beer every night before I go to bed. So those were on the nightstand. Had to clean up all that. And it's not exactly the largest apartment in the world. So now I've been attacked by 18 Vera Bradley bags.
Oh, boy.
About 48 pairs of shoes for a 48-hour visit. So, yeah, things have changed a little bit, but it's all for the better.
48 pairs of shoes for a 48-hour visit?
Yes.
So they'll be rotating through those just every few minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got boots, dress shoes, high heels, flats, wedgies, you name it, we got it.
You guys got big plans for the weekend up there in Boston, Bill?
Well, I guess it depends on your perspective of what big plans are. Unfortunately, the big plane to Houston leaves on Monday, so we don't get to do the farewell tour to the Patriots. But
oh, bummer!
Boo!
Boo!
So we're gonna have a nice little lunch at Durgan Park tomorrow, and then catch part of the Freedom Trail, and then go have about a $900 steak dinner at Del Frisco's.
Right. Well, that'll be totally worth it. I mean, you're not used to having, large bills for things these days anyway, right?
I have been living on ramen noodles and free beer for the last month.
Hey, there you go.
Makes up for the $9,000 rental fee I had to come here for 8 weeks.
Oh, boy. Well, speaking of that, Bill, let's we might as well touch into that while we got you right now, and then we could talk about some more fun stuff later. But we were prefacing. First of all, you're gonna love it. We thought, what a better song to start this segment.
Oh, a song of the show. Oh,
I'm
excited.
We had a little Red Hot Chili Peppers Scar Tissue to bring us in.
Little intro for you. You'll hear it when we play this back.
Do I get naked now or later?
Well, if you want to take your pants off now, that'd be great. But
I was later. I wasn't sure if you guys had like an official sound effect or a drum roll or something where we're all supposed to take our pants off. So I was waiting for the cue.
well, we could do that right now. I'll dub in some drum roll here after we're all recorded. But
Okay.
I got my pants off. Pat has his off. We are comfortable as we speak.
All right, I'm making it official.
We should, what we should do? We should have had Jack Corelli record some like beers for Billy. He's taking his pants off.
Yeah,
beers for Billy. He's up in Boston.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
All right, just so you know, and I don't want to get you off track since it's your show, but damn the bad luck we didn't do this on January 8th because it would have been freaking phenomenal. If you look up the Boston SOS, I think it's .com or .org, SOS is Sons of Shenanigans, and they did a pants-off subway day on January 8th where they all
Oh man!
rode the Boston subway with their pants off. I would have joined them.
Damn.
We know you would have
Just to
too.
do Let's Get Comfortable. Now I am comfortable.
You know what? We probably could have sent another GoPro up there or something just to have you go ride around and be like a Let's Get Comfortable reporter on the scene.
You know how many of your limited edition shirts I could have sold?
Oh man,
Yeah.
all two of them. That's
Damn
funny.
it. Well, hey Bill, we were telling everybody before you got on a little bit of background behind Beers for Billy, and we wanted to make sure we gave you as much time as possible to let the people know and the listeners of Let's Get Comfortable and the followers of Beers for Billy about Beers for Billy. So the floor is yours, sir.
Well, that's a dangerous announcement to ever give to me, but I appreciate it. So first off, Beers for Billy, the genesis of it was this: as my latest health drama started to unfold in October and surgery number 10 in November, and then the possibility of coming out here to Boston to go to Mass General Hospital to receive proton beam therapy, friends and family in some great organizations that I've been a part of. I heard some chatter. I knew some people were up to some good, trying to figure out how to help myself and my wife and kids. And, it's sort of a depressing scenario to, have people pay for your medical bills. So I thought, my attitude and style would be much more along the lines, I'd rather have you buy me a beer than pay for my medical bill.
There you go.
Amen.
So that was sort of the beginning of Beers for Billy, with the concept, you know what, even if you don't make a contribution, the fun of it and the pure excitement, especially now a month into this, if you check out the Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, is the cool part has been some of the amazing Beers for Billy toasts that have happened literally around the world. I've gotten them from France and several very, a couple sexy ones from Russia.
Nice.
Wow.
Of course, my new girlfriend out here in Boston, Tara Duran, did one with Beers for Billy, and she drank a long neck like I've never seen anybody drink a long neck.
I saw that. Was that the one that was in the bicep and right up in her face? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
So the thought again was just to try to have some fun and sort of change the focus and direction of my time out here in Boston. That no matter what kind of crap you run into in life, you can still have a little bit of fun with it and smile along the way. So that was the idea behind it, and a little crazy situation running into Billy Bush and explaining it to him, and he totally embraced it, no questions asked, jumped right in and said, "Let's do this thing." And so William K. Bush Brewing and Crafting and Billy Bush, it's been phenomenal. So it's been a lot of fun, and they've gotten a kick out of some of the nonsense that I've done.
Absolutely, and they look like they've been posting quite a few videos as well. friends and family of their organization that have been getting on board with the Beers for Billy, and this thing's really been taking off, and what an awesome thing to get going for you. I mean, what do you got, Pat? What were you saying?
It's like you're everywhere or something.
You're everywhere, Bill. You're everywhere.
That's right. I am. Well, right now I'm in a one-bedroom apartment, standing between the toilet and the walk-in closet because I got women sleeping everywhere in here right now.
Classic night for Bill Miller.
You're right. Yeah. Classic. You try not to wake anybody up.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So
I don't have to take the dog out for a walk when I come home now.
there you go.
That's true.
There you go. So, how has your experience been in Boston so far? You look like you've been having a great time. I guess I know you could probably go on and on about the awesome things you've experienced and you've done, but what's maybe your top 3 things you've experienced, you've seen, or you've been to in Boston that you'd love us, St. Louis, and Let's Get Comfortable listeners to know?
Well, so I know you two are music fans. I'm assuming the vast majority of your listenership hopefully are some sort of music fans. There's a lot of talk about number 12 here on the Patriots. I had no idea he was.
Boo!
I had no idea he was the lead singer for the Killers too. As well.
Yay!
That's incredible. Have you been?
Awesome.
Now I know why the Killers haven't made a new album in 6 years because the lead singer's been playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but he cheats to get there.
I guess that's one thing we can't take away from the guy.
Yeah, he's still a little bitch though.
But back to your question. So Boston, let's see. Out of all the crazy stuff I've done and seen so far, this show is on Sirius, right? We're not bound by any FCC laws, right?
Oh no, you can say any words you need to.
We haven't been sued for anything yet. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So just in case I ever decide to run for president of America, I did receive my 20th proton beam therapy today. So if I say anything that comes out inappropriately, it's because I'm not in my proper mental status. But so truthfully, one of the funniest things I've seen. So for those of you who have not ever traveled to Boston or spent much time here, they say "fuck" all the time. And I'm not making this up. I have 3 daughters with me today. You can ask my wife. I swear we heard it at least 30 times. I asked my doctor about it, who's a very well-educated, very sharp man. And after our second meeting, he pulled me aside and he said, "Bill, you'll find here in Boston people use the word fuck as a noun, a verb, an adjective, and then you'll hear them make up their own words with fuck in the middle of it." And by God, he's right. So one of the funniest things I've witnessed at the CVS pharmacy by my apartment a couple weeks ago, these 2 old gals, late 60s, early 70s, I'm just trying to buy a couple things and get out of there. They can't figure out how to do the self-checkout line. I think they were sisters. The older gal grabbed one of the Hershey candy bars right by the checkout line and said, "Hey, will you buy me a candy bar?" And she said, "Buy your own fucking candy bar." And then the gal's like, "I don't have my fucking wallet. Can you buy me a fucking candy bar?" And she said, "God damn it, I'm not buying. You buy your own fucking candy bar." Right in the middle of the checkout line, these 2 gals who were, like I said, 70 years old, dropped like 30 F-bombs. And nobody even cared. It's unbelievable.
That sounds like it's going to be my mother and her best friend Viv. Yeah. My mom and Pat's moms are our number 1 listeners, so they'll get a kick out of that one. So
yeah.
So them arguing over a candy bar, that was pretty comical, to say the least. Same thing happened yesterday. I went to a little Italian restaurant for lunch, and kind of a late lunch, and apparently the son's owner is now the manager, and he is mistreating everybody. So as soon as the son's owner left at about 2:30 in the afternoon, the one waiter and the cook just started tearing this guy a new ass. And I'm sitting there eating. I mean, it's like I'm 20 feet from these guys, and they called him everything in the world you could think of. And then the chef's like, I've worked 9 straight days straight, and he's busting my balls because he saw me drink 2 Amstel Lights yesterday. Fuck him. I'm eating my lunch. They don't even care. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's been interesting. But a lot of history here in Boston, and we've had good weather. So, toured Fenway Park last week. That was fun. Went to the Celtics game last Saturday night. That was entertaining. So, yeah, all in all, can't complain.
Bill, your birthday was recently, and I know that you went out to some well-known Irish pub for some quality music to celebrate your birthday night. How was that? I mean, did you wake up there in the morning? Did you wind up staying all night, or how did that go? I never really heard the end of the story there.
So I went to the Black Rose Irish Pub on State Street, a recommendation by a good friend of ours who grew up here in Boston. It's a very classic Irish pub, all kinds of Irish memorabilia and flags and stuff all on the walls, huge dark stained bar, loud, got nice order shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
This sounds right up your alley.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
And then the band started playing about 9:30, 3-man band with a mandolin. And, yeah, it was, I forgot what your question was, but I don't think I'm going to answer it either way. But,
How was the band?
It was very entertaining.
Oh, okay.
Basically, your birthday night. Did you get into any shenanigans that you can actually share on the air?
That Michelle would be okay with, you know?
Yeah, so she knows me long enough. She knows all my shenanigans. Yeah, no,
I figured.
it was, I'm trying to think if I could even explain this on a radio interview. No, it was okay. I made it home safely.
All right, well, hey, that's all
good.
that matters.
That's good to know.
I made it home safely. I did have one incident by the train station, but I had about a 15-minute walk back to the apartment, and that's a long story. I don't want to take up your whole night, but
Hey, no, that's okay.
Basically, a couple of people were trying to be some smart asses on the street, on the walk, as I walked by the T system, and I thought, well, what the hell? I'm just going to speak my mind, and one guy said something smart ass to me, and I got right up in his face, and of course now the whole right side of my head burnt red from the proton beam radiation, and I got a bunch of other wounds and scars and stuff, and my classic post-cancer line is, look, motherfucker, I headbutted the last guy that talked to me like that to death, so...
Oh my God, that is
I
epic.
got nothing else to do right now, so, look at me, let's go. So,
And did the guy back down?
yeah, he changed his attitude pretty quickly.
Nice, Bill.
Happy birthday present to you.
Happy birthday. That's
Man.
incredible.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
7 years of battling cancer, and he can still scare the shit out of a
Random
born-grown
Boston dude.
Bostonian. Yeah.